Hello, hello, hello. Get my camera on here in a minute. I'm gonna get this started up. Today we're gonna be working at Le Mans. So it's like daily C is one race every hour. A little more endurance. I like races like these. It really separates the drivers from the arcade players, the video gamers. So we'll see what happens. So if you give me a second, I'll get started here shortly. Appreciate it. All right, we're live. Hope everyone is having a good evening or early day or a good whatever, wherever. Today we're doing Le Mans. It's been a while since I've raced here. Just thinking, I just did 50 hours at 50 hours at the Nurburgring, 24-hour layout, almost a month ago. And I can honestly say I've never done 24 hours here at Le Mans, so that might be our next gig, is 24 hours. So today we're going to be doing daily C. We're going to try and get some good laps in and see how it goes. I'm not too familiar with this car yet. As you can see, I only have about 21 miles into it. So usually takes a little bit of time to get used to the vehicle. Sorry if my screen's shaking a little bit. I get a lot of wheel shake right in the middle. But I will fight through it. Man, imagine being able to drive here in any car and just open throttle. It'd be so much fun. Right-hander coming up. Excuse me. Not terrible for a first lap. Yeah, way too wide. Definitely can't hit that angle. That was kind of slow through there. Oh, I forgot. At least I saved the car. Instead of letting it hit the wall. Wow. There's on the throttle. Just try it at 0 and see what the car will or won't do. Oh, you tried that time. I definitely don't think it's going to go where it's at. Let's back it off from 4. Put it back to 3 because I feel like I had more ability put on the rear. Yeah, it really wants to get away on those tighter turns under throttle. Where did I cut, dude? That was a much better combo through there. Oh my god. Ah. As soon as I take my hand off the wheel in the straight, it's all bad. What did I get a penalty for? What the fuck, dude? I must not be able to cut to the right like that. I shouldn't be getting a penalty through there, though. I mean, I kept it off the walls. I kept it on the track. Fucking game. Swear to God. How was I that much slower through there? That's crazy. My tires were on the strip the whole time, dude. Oh, this game, I swear to God. Time we go. All right, so we got 15 minutes.
Yo Hazy, like dropped, let's go.
What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Appreciate it. Trying to figure out why I'm getting penalized here. Give me 1 second. We're gonna figure this out. Because doesn't make sense to me. Oh no! Here's regular speed, and that's where he gave me the penalty. Gave me a half-second penalty right there. But I know you're allowed to have your tires on the rumble strips the whole time, so I just did it last lap, no problem. I was a little bit slower, so I was trying to go faster this time. Maybe it got me for my rear tire. The front tire's on, though. Maybe it needs to be both tires. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. That's on me then. All right. Let me go to the lobby because it's going to open up in about. Well, it's already open now, but I know I can beat that 330. I know that for a fact. Appreciate you jumping in, man, and liking the video.
Proof indeed.
Yeah, it was on me. Hate to admit it, but it is what it is. I do like this Porsche, though. I'm not very familiar with it. Jeez, how dumb am I right now? Maybe it's the long-term effects from that 400 lapper. All right. Race starts in 13 minutes. I know I don't have to be the fastest. I know I don't want to be the most consistent, though.
I'm shocked they've made this almost a real enduro for a daily race.
Yeah, me too, actually. I saw that too, and I'm like, wow, got an hour wait time. It's very rare they ever do that. But I'm glad they did. I tend to do better at races like these. Because, you know, everything seems like it's just such a shootout, even with like 10 laps on some of these other tracks. Yeah, look at that, dude. 59 miles. Like 3 days ago, I had 4 miles. So I haven't been driving it very, very much. So, but I like it. Pretty solid. We'll do great here. There we go. I wish they'd do like an option, like D, you know, have one endurance race and then 30-minute, 15-minute, and then, you know, 3-lap shootouts or whatever. That'd be pretty sweet. Give us some endurance guys some love here. I wish they had like a like an enduro tournament with points. They ought to do more point tournament based stuff. Like for even if it's only for like
for me too, definitely more my kind of race.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no. I wish they would do like more tournament style, point style stuff. And it doesn't have to be the World Series either. They can just make it part of the game, and they can have like, you know, race for $1 million, or well, that's cheap, that ain't shit. Like you do it for like 4 weekends out of the month or whatever, right? And the winner gets like $40 million. And everybody wins money no matter where you finish, right? But I don't know, something. They need to have something that's going to entice people to run endurance. I mean, there's some really good drivers at the level of like sprint and stuff, for sure. Like there's guys who can do it. I'm not one of them. Depends on the track, really, but I'm usually not one of them. Anything that has like, you know, more laps, I tend to do better. Like just like in real driving, dude. Guys get tired. I don't think people really get tired playing short tracks on here, short lap races. They just keep coming back more and more, but I don't know. Maybe something with some realism, I guess. Another way to add realism into the game. Like, I'm not exactly sure what that is, but I don't know. I'm rambling. My bad. Oh, that's awful through here. We got 8 minutes. I think that's probably another lap in, so maybe 2.
Haha, all good, we always want more, but agreed, wish they would always have an option like this for enduros.
Yeah, I love it. When I heard that they were doing this race, I was like, okay, I actually have to get on the dailies this week and grow my grade. And I'm not like mad or pissy with polyphony either. Like, you know what I mean? It's just a wish list, really. You know, it'd be cooler though. And I guess there's really no way to get to contact polyphony except to put out social media. So I'm gonna have to start doing that. Instead of 0 to 200 on the lap thing, they should change it from either 0 to 400. You know, to at least acknowledge that what I did was kind of cool. Or 0 to G-Hazy. That's not cocky at all. Oh my god. Penalties are going to kill me here. So I got a penalty last time to my right here. Going through there completely left of the lines like this. And it penalized me a second on that right-hander back there. Which I've never seen it do. But
that would be mint if they did open it up to 400 to acknowledge it, but 0 to G-Hazy would be sick.
Yeah, right? I mean, all these like tournament guys have their name in the game. They get to be on all the Sophie races, right? You know? Which is cool for them. I think it's great, man. Congrats, dude. Like, I would be absolutely ecstatic. I could be like, hey, look, that's me, you know? Show your neighbor friends and the kids and all that stuff. But, I don't know. So, Peelstar, he was one of the viewers that came in. and he wrote a thing on GT Planet about what I was doing, so it's kind of cool. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but if you haven't, go Google GT Planet 400 laps and then my name RTR underscore G-Hazy, and you'll see he did a little article there, which is pretty cool. So he thinks it should get more recognition than it's getting right now, which I kind of agree. Not because it's me, because I know if like anybody else did, I'd be like, that's absolutely insane to be able to do that at the NURB. So, but we'll see what happens, man. Bigger things down the road. I can always say that I did it. And I kind of figured that I can challenge any YouTuber in the world if I wanted to right now as well. Not to be cocky, but you know what? You know, if you're a good endurance driver and you guys make these videos about 200 laps and about, oh, I'm so tired of this and that, which, you know, I get it. 24 hours, 24 hours. Or 27 hours, whatever. It's a long time. But I still think I can outlast them. If I really put my mind to it. Because, I mean, when I did the last race, it's not that I didn't put my mind to it. I wasn't so focused on running the best laps ever every lap. I was just making it through. And now that I've kind of built that roadmap, I feel like I can maybe run it again down the road, or even a 24-hour like Le Mans, like I was talking about earlier, maybe doing here. I think I'm going to dominate a 24-hour race for sure. I might not win, depending on who it is, but you know, I can give a good showing. But I think anything over 200 laps, I think that's my territory. And I really believe that. And I would love for someone to chop me down a level, you know, because that's only going to allow me to grow more. So, all right, ramblings of a madman. But I actually signed up for Sparks Theory's race he's going to have on Friday, but I was part of the drawing pool, but I didn't get picked, so I just missed that one. I would have had a chance on a big stage to race some real badasses. I know Hodgson was on there as well. That would have been great to put under my belt if I could have got a win there. But next event that he has, I'm going to sign up for it and, you know, hope for the best. If I get on, I get on. And if I do, I'm going to definitely give it my all. It's only a 24-hour race. 24 hours, no problem.
Found the article, very cool, we'll share it around.
I appreciate that, man. So yeah, shout out to Peelster. You know, he came in and he watched most of it. He was there for a lot of it, and I thought that was pretty cool that he made the effort to do that and at least put it out there. So
saw the lottery to get in the race. Would have been sick if you made it.
Yeah, I only got I don't know if you saw it. If I was only one slot off for the 9th reserve, but you know, at 9th you're not even going to get in. But I was one slot away from at least being in the reserve. So, but it's okay, man. I think it's just helping build my story arc. You know, as much as I was disappointed because I really wanted to show these guys. You know, but it's not. I guess the universe isn't ready for me to go there yet. So. Keep putting the work in. I know if they do the regular season Nations Cup and manufacturers on Saturdays, I'll be able to do them. So I'll actually be able to compete in that, which I haven't been able to do for the last couple of years because of my job and the schedule being on Wednesdays as well as Saturdays. All right, we got a little run going. Come on, baby, finish strong. Let's go. Oh, 3:32, my bad. Look at the time. I was thinking the time down there was for 3:30.
I hope you keep putting yourself in for those kinds of races. I think Kagi wants to do a 24-hour race, just not sure when.
Oh man, if you can, Zach, if you can find out, man, feel free to message me on PSN and let me know if you hear about it before I do. I know he goes online on YouTube. If I see him broadcasting, I'll hop in his broadcast and see if he wants to divulge that information or the Discord or whatever to get me in there. Because oh man, I would sure love to be able to be like, man, I beat Rory's 200 lap time when he did his thing. I beat Super GT's when he did his uh his his time, not him.
Will do, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you. And then so I beat those 200s, and then I beat the 400 at Nurburgring, being the first one to do that, and then being able to beat Hogston and being able to beat blah 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 blah. Like, I don't care about like really how it looks to the world. I mean, in a way, it'd be kind of cool to get a little recognition, but for me to know that I can compete with these guys on this level of GT, because I know in real cars, like I could drive a real car better than I can drive on GranTurismo, and I've 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 been at speeds well over 150 racing, uh, highway, doing highway runs, cannonballs, shit like that. I had a car it was a track car, but it was a street car. So, oh shit, Fear No Gears is in here. Let's check that weather. Oh, and it's all raining too. Oh no. So it's gonna rain.
Nice.
Is that what it's saying? It's gonna rain. So it's gonna start clear. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna start clear, then it's gonna rain. Warren's gonna start on intermediates. Huh. All right, here we go. And it's a mandatory 1 bit too. It's kind of sucks.
G-Hazy, let's go.
Thank you. It's been a while since I've done dailies. It might take me a little bit to get used to it again. PSVR2 GT Ronin. I know he does YouTube too. I have him I subscribe to him as well. Just happened to see his channel one day. All right, here we go. Yeah, Fear No Gears. I'll shake and bake with him. I'll bump draft with him all day. Atta boy, way to hit me, dude. Great job. Thanks for the rape. Appreciate it. All because I got smacked too. That's crazy how these guys don't get penalties for rear-ending you. It's crazy. And that's how you aggressively take a bunch of spots. Holy shit. How many spots was that? Let's go.
I think low.
Nice. And the guy behind me, man, he's wanting to play a little dirty, looks like. Come on, man, how much of the road do you need, buddy? Let's go. You wanted to be ahead of me so bad. Let's go. Come on, man. You're in the passing lane. Come on. Go. Well, I do have headlights. How about that? Hmm. Reeling them in. Casual fishing. Oh boy, way to bump me so I lose traction. Good job. Go ahead. You want the inside? You can have it. I got the inside after the right-hander anyway. Watch, he's going to go wide if he takes it. Okay, he's backing off. Oh, oh. I did not stick at all. Oh, we're dealing with Tyra now, huh? How about that? Now we're in my area. Gotta make the adjustments now. Sorry if I get quiet, man. Yeah. Kind of went tunnel vision there for a minute. Riding the shit out of that guy. like next lap we're probably going to be going in. You're rocking some intermediates. So what do you think, man? You think I should do a 24-hour race? I bet you I can get some people to join if I set it up for a solid weekend and everybody has proper notice, you know? I think 24 hours here would be amazing.
I think you could, man. Easy.
You guys are in my draft. Wonder if they're like bump drafting
Just
up
don't
ahead.
ask anyone to do 400 laps, lol. I'd be impressed if anyone else could make it.
Me too, dude. I'd definitely be humbled again, but that'd be pretty sweet. Like, maybe if money was involved, right? Looks like the rain's going away, huh? Like we dodged it. Why are we not sticking at all? Come on, car. Dude, I am not sticking at all, dude. Holy cow. See if I can get back into it. Whoa, what's the car doing? What the fuck, dude? Are you effing kidding me with this shit? Come on. Suddenly the car doesn't want to turn? Wow. Can't say I've ever experienced that. I hope I'm not getting input drop again, man. This T598's kind of been nothing but a pain in my ass with the battery pack or power pack going out. I definitely want to go to the DD Pro. Oh my god, you're hard on the brakes. Yeah, I really don't know why. It's like the car's weight did not want to shift at all. Even with 5 to the rear, it normally doesn't do that. Maybe it does that with these cars, and I'm just not used to it. So, but I didn't have control of the car. Oh shit! This is a nightmare race. I'll just wait for the guy at least. What a terrible race. Hopefully the next one's better. Yeah, no rain. How about that? For a second penalty, these guys are going to just disappear into the wind. Watch. Bye. 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 Maybe I'll just pull up the back, right? Just make sure everyone makes it across the finish line safely, you know? It's crazy how gear dependent this car is around the corners. Man, you really can't push this thing that hard, can you? Got 3 cars up ahead of me. All right, let's make that the goal. Let's try to catch these next 3 cars if possible, without sliding off the track. All right, he's in the draft, so he's barely pulling on me. Car stick.
It's good to see the weather is different from lobby to lobby. I've seen races where it started with rain and got dry quick.
Yeah, and I've heard of races too where it's just drizzling the whole time. So when I did the 400 lap, apparently you don't get weather when you run against Sophie. which I was kind of bummed. Apparently, Sophie can't handle wet weather, so um, Le Mans though, when I do my 24, there'll be random weather. All right, one down. Let's catch those other two guys. Let's try to at least salvage this POS race. But I like the fact that they have random weather too, man. It ought to be like that for all the races. Oh, he spun out. Brazilian down. All right, the guy ahead of me is the guy that I rear-ended, and I lost track of where I was on the track on the straightaway. See if we can get that spot back without getting murdered. Yeah, I'm yet to even put in a clean lap with this car at the Nurburgring too. I've only done a couple laps with it. Just I keep kicking the rear end out on it. Too much lead in my foot, I guess. That's the downside to having a sim. Without VR, to have the visual indicator, or without having like a haptic something, you don't really feel when the car starts to get out from under you. Like you feel it already started to break traction just a little bit, but you don't really feel it start to go. Almost until it's too late. At least I don't on this wheel. Excuse me. Can't believe my best lap's at 3:34. Yikes. Looks like I need to stay in second for that corner. What about you, Zach? Are you doing Nations this year? You doing all the exhibition stuff, or are you waiting for the regular season? My car. All right, let's see if we can salvage this race. Ooh. Old man Ant already out. Trying to get my chair in order. Go, 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 go. Let's see if we can get around without burning up our tires too bad.
I think the internet is not loving life. You keep cutting out for me, but just in case it is on my end, GL for the rest of the race.
Appreciate it. Is it my? I'm assuming my audio. Maybe. I don't know why. Where? Where did I cut, dude? Oh my god, this game. You know, if you're gonna run a race like this, they need to have this shit in order. No inputs, no inputs. All right. Wait. I think I got a better chance driving backwards. Oh, it's pretty warm. I think I am getting input drop. I think I need to turn my force feedback down after this race. There we go. Turn down my feedback a little bit. All right, let's see if we can reel in 10th place at least. He's still a ways out. All right, reeling him in. Come on. No more stupid mistakes. Come on, car, turn. It's okay. You can turn. You're allowed to. Oh, dude. No, come on, piece of shit car. Shouldn't be peeling out in second gear. First gear, I could see it. Not first. I mean, not second. First, no way. No fucking way. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna catch 10th, but that's all right. Maybe if he has a wreck or something. All right, I need to drive better, man. Hopefully next race is better. Well, at least I did a little better there, 3:32.5, but still a dog water race. I was sloppy. I think I got a couple unnecessary penalties personally, but it is what it is. I need to put together a race, man. I don't really do dailies that much anymore. I know in 2 weeks we're going to be doing a run of the Mazda Spirit, the Mazda Miata 2022. We're going to be doing that. It's going to be about 6 weeks. We'll be doing that every weekend, so, and that'll be with my team, Roundtable Racing, and then with whatever randoms we can get to fill. So that'll be pretty sweet. Guy behind me got loose and smacked the wall, looks like. Guys are battling up ahead of me. Maybe they'll help me out. What an embarrassing ass race, dude. Mm. I definitely need to do better. You know what? I don't think I'm going to do another Le Mans tonight. I think I'm going to probably stop the broadcast and get after a little bit of practice before I do another daily. And I will be on tomorrow night for sure, after work. I get limited time to stream and do things, unfortunately, because I do work 40 to 50 hours a week. So this has definitely been a nightmare race, and I think, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and stop the broadcast when it's over, get some more practice laps in, and be ready to kick ass tomorrow night. Because I am not, I don't have a whole lot of familiarity with this car, and I'm making a lot of stupid mistakes, so I need to get that buttoned up. And I started out well. That was a cool pass that I did. Took like 5 spots in one pass. That was pretty sweet. But then I got rear-ended, and then I started getting sloppy, and then I started making contact with people. So a lot of race film to learn from. Matter of fact, I need to save the replay when it's done. But I'm very disappointed in myself. So when this is done, I'm going to get back to the drawing board, get some practice in, and really be able to kick some ass tomorrow night. So those of you just joining in, if you haven't liked and subscribed, at least like and subscribe. See if I come back and do better tomorrow. But I don't want to sit here and struggle on screen, and I know my personal parameters pretty well. So then I don't want to kick and scream like a little girl in front of you guys, you know? So that's how I'm feeling right now. It's got me so mad I could just screech. So anyway, like and subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate you. And we'll be back after this race tomorrow night about the same time. I might even run the Toyota because I know it gets a lot more top speed. And I'm more used to the TSO anyway. Come on, push. He's got tire wear. Come on, car, stick. Look, he doesn't even want to stick to the road now. Oh, somebody crashed up ahead. Old man ant. Sorry about my audio quality, guys. We'll get that figured out. Hopefully tomorrow as well. Come on, baby, reel them in. Oh, what the? That's what I'm talking about, bro. It just decides. It just decides it's gonna lose grip. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. I don't get it, man. I just need to get that practice in, I guess. I'm pretty sure my GR2 Skyline would be better than this car here. When I drove at the Nurb for 400. Oh, there we go. Look, we're just gonna not stick. How about that? Yep, cool. Right on. Yeah, I get booted, and I got no penalty. Or he gets no penalty for punting me, but when I punt a guy, I get 4 seconds, which I earned it. But, you know, I just don't understand the scoring system. Well, like the parameters of what's fair and what's not. Because it sure seems like some guys get away with it and others just get screwed. It's very inconsistent. And I know I'm not the first to talk about penalties here. I don't know, maybe I'll do one more. Maybe. Just put a pretty bad taste in my mouth. Like when I failed the first attempt for the 400. I sat on that for a few months, boy. Not steaming, but just like mentally breaking down things and dissecting. So I'll probably just end up doing the same here. I'll get it figured out. Always do. It just won't be tonight. That's the hard part. So, you know what I might do? I might break away from this and get a few practice laps in, and then probably do some like hell divers or Yeah, probably some Helldivers. I want to kill some things now. It's fun playing on extreme. Oh, what a bad race. Oof. That was hot poop. My grade's gonna drop so bad, dude. Ugh. Too hazy. How is he all the way down here and his grade went up? That's what I want to know. That's crazy. Save that replay. Well, that was rough. That pass was insane though. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm not feeling it tonight. I need to get on it, be better tomorrow. So if you guys want to join in tomorrow, I appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you tomorrow. Peace.